Yep. Yeah, that one's kind of riled. Yep. Aw. Oh, because then the fire knives and everything else add up the rest of the points.
Nous sommes d'accord.
Yep.
The scum ocean. I'm gonna foul their little game. Care to watch?
Drew would love it. I like the concept of it, like where it's like you're going against the trend. It's like you said it yourself, battlesuits are like the bread and butter of Tau. You're making a list that doesn't include a single one. Like it's almost like me making a White Star list that doesn't include bikes. Well, yes, it's the right thing to do. It's like going against the lore. It's going against what they're known for.
Why so bashful? Your liver ain't feeding.
True.
Got you, mother bastard.
Yep. Right. I'm wondering, what would happen if we had like universal detachments? Or like we had like say something like the Gladius, but you could run it for any army of your choosing. Yeah. Through that.
The scum auction. I'm gonna foul their little game.
No.
Care to watch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Alan about Sunday, yesterday, no, Sunday. Oh my God, I don't even know what days anymore. And I showed him the nerd lists and stuff, like the group and stuff, like all the lists, and he was like, well, his first thing he was like, wow, no Custodes, I wonder why. And then he was pretty much like, he was wondering like where all this atrocious behavior is coming from, and he was like, that Jingles would never have allowed this. He's thinking that pretty ever since Brandon's been the main TO, and Jingles is pretty much been there just watching, being like a sub TO, things have kind of gone downhill. Like the terrain layout, the rules, the rounds, this stuff like the grouping where people like if everyone puts the same name, you can't match up and stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Je le savais. Il faut le corriger, mes frères. S'il vous plaît. J'ai faim.
It's I wholeheartedly agree with you guys on music. It's way too easy to join the same team name. Like the fact I could have changed my name to Nerd and been a part of the group automatically without their consent. Yep.
Hey now! Thief! Thief! Help! I've been robbed! Someone stop him!
Allons, messieurs. Laissez-moi partir.
Soyez les sous, soyez les fous.
Yeah. I will say this, their new location is amazing. The fact that they had 22 people and we still had so much spacious room round one, that was nice. I just feel bad Jingles has to sell the place. Oh, you rolled poorly. He was like, I'm gonna pick the other side. True. Oh, yeah, I had that exact same problem, too.
A-t-il perdu la raison?
No, no, yeah, I was, yep.
Bienvenue, cher client.
It would have been the worst if there was a middle table. Right. Yep. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But all the like you were saying, all the tables being GW Terrain Layout 3. Hell no. Never again, please. So I was going back and I was looking at my first tournament at 9th edition. Every table had a different layout. Or even think back to the earliest edition when we had the ice table or like the tree table and stuff like that. Every table is now ruined and it's GW Terrain Layout 3. Yep. Mm. Yeah, that's true.
How was that? Scare the living Jesus out of that person! That's how you get somebody to do something!
Yes, I love that thing. Yep.
Is someone there? I'll sacrifice you, maggot! I won't give up! I will kill you!
Yeah.
He's gonna tire! Got you!
I think. I like to think someone complained about it. Because that was the thing they did in Ninth, where every table had its own deployment, its own rules, and its own terrain layout. And I think it pretty much. Hmm? Like I think salty people won because it was like, oh, I would have won if I was on this table for this rule and stuff like that. And it's like, because that's right, because people pick their tables. People. Exactly, because now. But that, oh my god, they're changed. That's exactly what the problem is. Because that's exactly what they did. They did. Because originally you picked your table, you challenged with your opponent, hey, can we go to this table? Hey, can we go to that table? And the only condition was you couldn't pick the same table twice. So it's like I could literally get matched up into Tau, pick a table that had all the cover in the world with this deployment, with this mission that screws over Tau. Hey, can we play here? But now that you don't pick the table, you simply have each table be different.
It's not right.
Right. Yep. In your deployment zone.
Il n'y a personne qui me fait. Quelle maladie.
Harder than it has to be. Give me a name! Honor.
So now now we both understand. 'Cause I remember this was being a thing. Like I remember it was two tournaments ago, where you were like, "Dude, how was Custodians able to charge you turn one and stuff like that?" Now we both understand it's the terrain right now.
Bloody conservative! Stop the bastard!
Yep. Yep.
Another scam auction. I found their little game. Care to watch?
I'm just glad he wasn't big like last time.
Can't stop us! Realize what's happening?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when I saw your game was over really quick, I'm like, either he just completely smoked you again, or you completely smoked him. Yep.
Losing his strength, must be.
Are you open to feedback and suggestions for change? It is on sale.
Hey, you! Stay there a moment! Only you!
Yep. It's just that Jingles just he doesn't want to sell. He needs the money, yes, but he doesn't want to sell it to sell it. He wants to give it to someone who will continue what they started. He's totally heartbroken about it though. Like he's so I guess the full story is like he's definitely divorcing his wife because she's just insane and he's realizing it now, even though everyone's told him before he married her, hey, she is crazy, don't marry her. But like he's trying like through the divorce, like and they didn't have a prenup or anything like that, so he's pretty much losing everything. So he wants to buy a house so he's not homeless. So he's trying to get money to buy the house off of her in this economy. Oh yeah.
Il est drôle.
I had a karate student whose parents were going through the worst divorce I had ever seen. And dad, who was the most neglectful father ever, won custody because the one argument he made that ended up winning the case was that, like, the kids were not in a safe living condition. Like, it was not clean at all because it was a family, they had 5 children. And because their house was going through some renovations, they were living with the grandmother. And all 5 kids were sharing this one tiny bedroom. And Dad was like, see how they're all sharing this one tiny bedroom? It was only for 14 days. However, Dad made it seem like it was a lot longer than that. So because of that, he won custody. Even though it was only for 14 days, they were sharing this one tiny bedroom. Yeah, that's also a shocker. That's why I'm like, damn, I'm glad when I first heard it, I'm like, I'm glad a male guy got custody, and then I heard the reason, I'm like, oh, that was kind of cheap. Right.
Veux-tu connaître la vérité sur les derniers événements parisiens? J'imagine bien. Mais si tu veux, ne sais juste pas encore.
Jesus. Yep.
The giant Iscariot is on a rampage. I warn all citizens, flee to your homes and prepare. He threatens people and takes their things. If someone refuses, the giant squeezes the life
He sniffs
from
the air
them
as if hunting
like
prey.
juice.
Tracked a man down, right? Killed him.
A man today refused. And now he lies dead.
My dear husband.
Yep.
Yes, a giant. He killed a man.
I saw him just.
Let alone the financial investment. Let alone the financial investment of a lawyer and stuff like that.
Who disturbs me here? Come! My bloodlust is not yet quenched!
Or maybe you should, like, I know he's looking to, I know Jingles is looking to buy a house in this economy, so he's probably not selling the store for under 500,000, but maybe you should get an offer to actually see, like, what it is. Right. Yes, I showed Alan, he was like, uh, David or Daniel or something like that. Yep. Yep. You know, David, when I played it, so pretty much, Black Templars are stupid, because you can rule a 3 repulsor, and you can then rule a Black Templar repulsor, and since it has those two words in front of it, even though they're the exact same model with the exact same weapons, the exact same abilities, they're two separate units. Yep. The only difference being the black. And let me look at it. I gotta take a look. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same thing. Let me take a look. Black Templar. Let me look at the Black Templar Repulsor. Yep, exact same ability. Onslaught Gatling Cannon, Hunter Killer, Last Talon, Repulse defensively, Repulse defensively. The only difference being it can take a multi-melta. Instead of a heavy stubber, it takes a multi-melta. Yep. And because of it, it's 10 more points, but other than that, it's the exact same model. Yeah, Repulse Executioner is 225. Black Templar Repulsive Executioner is 235. Multi-Multa is valued at 10 points. That
It's not the worst posting. I was in the colonies a few years ago. Now that was ugly. Just keep one hand in your purse and you'll be fine.
Hey, what are you afraid of? I've only ever killed a few hundred pillocks. Yeah, pillock. I want a word with you.
Ça tient chaud. Moi, je bois pas.
There you are. Le Roi des Thunes' lieutenant, Latouche. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Look. Lovely, no? The good folk of Paris give more money to crippled beggars than whole ones. Le Roi des Thunes sees in that bit of trivia an opportunity to motivate his less successful employees. That man has lost a foot. Now you can charge in there, cause a great disturbance, and send all the rats scurrying back to their holes. Or you can disappear into the swarm and follow the rats back to their king. Either way, that man has lost a foot.
It's done.
Take him to the clinic for a proper cauterization, then send him back to the street.
Come on, up you get.
I appreciate the advice. Not yet. Who are you, precisely? And why help me? Oh, I've had my eye on you for some time now, Arno. I feel it my sovereign duty to aid all those who suffered in cruelest bondage with me at the Bastille. And I have a vested interest in seeing the King of Rats caught in a trap. As to my name, I have the pleasure of being Donatien Alphonse François, Marquis de Sade. Do pay me a visit when you've tired of chasing vermin. Oh, he's left a lovely trail. Good luck.
Nights again. You don't seem worried. I know where the chimneys are. What chimneys? The ones
Even if you're not a fan of Kingdom Hearts, people say 2 is the best game because it's really just a solid game in general.
Double time, lads. Grace isn't fond of tardiness.
That Kingdom Hearts 4 game I made, I figured out who. Oops, I wasn't supposed to kill them. Turns out the game was made by Games Workshop. Yeah. Yep. I know, I'm like, wait, what? Apparently Talisman was made by Games Workshop.
Nights are getting cold again. You don't seem worried. I know where the chimneys are. What chimneys? Grace had put in when he took over down below. You'll be as warm as the baby.
Pourquoi tout ce fracas?
Double time, lads. His Grace isn't fond of tardiness.
Don't run off! I'm a Jew!
Nights again cold again. You don't seem worried. I know where the chimneys are. What chimneys? The ones his Grace had put in when he took over down below. Sleep on one. She'll be as
Double
warm as
time,
a
lads.
baby.
His Grace isn't fond of tardiness. Who are you? No closer.
Merman Man says,
Don't touch me.
buy more broadsides.
Get back.
Yep. All over the freaking place, which is bad because now I'm starting to lose them.
Disenfranchised? Rather sooner than you think, I'm sure.
In a box. Or near the box, because now that box is full. Like the Knight Paladin had an arm, and now like I can't find his arm. Like it's gone. I'm like, damn it. It's like I magnetized it so I can swap it out with other things, and I just don't know where I left it.
Do I know you?
An arm, like it's his freedom's hand. Because he currently has a chainsword equipped. Yes.
Is it true what he did to Thierry? I remember the man's screams and how long they lasted. And that was for an accounting error.
You're joking.
It's not the worst thing in the world, because I could still run them as is, or even still proxies are okay in this day and age. But man, does it still hurt knowing that I made a Freedom's Hand and now I can't run the Freedom's Hand. It is. It's Thunderstrike Gauntlet, but like literally when you build Freedom's Hand, it's also called the Thunderstrike Gauntlet. Because there is literally no damage or no difference aside from one doing one damage characteristic higher than the other. Yeah. One damage higher and hits on twos instead. Yep.
Get him inside, quickly. Someone doesn't feel
I say the
right.
fact that Canis Rex doesn't need his bondsman, it needs a bondsman ability to be good, makes him a really, really good ally unit. Like maybe I do take out two Brutalises instead of just run Canis Rex. Yep. Something else to consider also, if you have a Knight's Army and Canis Rex is your warlord, Canis Rex isn't considered dead until Sir Hector is dead. He is a separate data sheet. So what happens is Canis Rex dies, Sir Hector then pops out, has Lonop, and then exists. But as long as Sir Hector's on the table, Canis Rex is not considered destroyed. When your Canis Rex model is destroyed, Sir Hector is treated as a model disembarking from a destroyed transport. Set him up within 3 inches of your Canis Rex model before it is removed. Sir Hector then uses the profile, war gear, abilities, and keywords shown on the status sheet, but he cannot be selected as targets of any of your stratagems other than core stratagems. Your Canis Rex unit is not considered to be destroyed until Sir Hector is also destroyed. I find it to be hysterical. Sir Hector, T3, 4 up save, 3 wounds. He's 5 up leadership, that's hysterical. Why is his pistol 2 damage? It's 1 shot but 5 AP 1, 2 damage. He doesn't have an ability other than Lona.
Même les latrines d'une armée en campagne ne sont pas si mauvais.
Better this than the king's modification. What's the order for the unfortunate
Yep.
in bed 6?
Horribly burned in a fire that killed his family and drove him mad.
A burn job? Do you know how hard those are to get right without burning half the district to ash?
Use a few drops of the strong acid. Layman can't tell the difference. No! No, please!
Give me Le Roi des Thunes, and I'll spare you your life.
The carcos! He's in the carcos beneath the old church!
Latouche, I expected a stronger spine than yours. What will your master say?
Oh, God! God help me!
Oh, didn't dream that. Oh. What was that? You're a joke!